Welcome to Inkvent day number 2, the 2022 Inkvent calendar. Let's find the door. Where are we? Alright, we're up in the top corner. I think this is always part of the fun, is finding the right door. I can open that one up, and we've got Yule log. Looks like it's a brown ink. I do like my brown inks. Let's see if I can get it out. There we go. Yeah, that looks quite nice, doesn't it? Let's get the calendar out of the way. So Yule log, looking on the side. This one is a shimmer. Be interesting to see what that's like. And if we can look where it's been laid, we've got, looks like a maybe bronzy type colour there for that shimmer. So let me just agitate this up a bit. Let's start getting that into suspension. Okay, so that's all nice and mixed. We'll fetch in the swatch card. So the first tool we're going to use, this is a Serendipity dip pen. Broad nib on this. So we've got Diamine Yule log. Lovely brown colour. This is 2022, not 2002. Going travelling in time. Inkvent day 2. Nice brown looking colour. What I'm actually going to do, I'm just going to give this another shake. Because it's got a shimmer, I want to give it a chance to get the most. Look there, it's already settled a lot. What I'll be using next is a palette parallels. Here we go. This is a 6mm blade. I'm going to use that to do my swatches with, but not until I've given this another good shake. There we go. That's all nice and mixed again. Before it has time to come out of suspension, let's dip this in. And let's get it on this card. This is a colouring card. Seems to be going on, certainly with this, very watery looking. Let's get some more in the middle. Just put that right down to the bottom to hopefully get any potential shimmer. Then here, I'm just going to do a single pass. There we go, that's better. Just to get an idea for the colour. Right, let's move this out of the way to give that time to dry. What we'll do is we'll fetch in the Endless Recorder notebook, 68 GSM Tomoe River paper. So again with my Serendipity pen. So we've got day 2, Yule log. I do like this. I like brown inks there. There's immediate. I know these drying times don't mean much really with a dip pen. 10 seconds. 30 seconds. Finally, 1 minute. Still fairly wet, as I say, it's a dip pen, so I'm not overly surprised. We'll do a sentence. Very attractive colour, especially down here on the second line as the amount of ink on the nib is starting to run down a bit. We're seeing some really nice shading there. Seeing a little bit of shading up on the top as well. But yeah, it looks quite nice. Now to move this to one side, give it a chance to dry. Whilst that's drying, I'll fetch in my advent calendar. This is the other treat for my wife. Really nice, quite a bulky thing this year. Last year's was the Mandalorian, which I really liked. I'm looking for day number 2. Here we go, day number 2. Let me see if I can get this down. There we go, day 2. We've got an elf asleep there. Let's open it up. In here we have a crunchy bar. That'll be vanishing into my stomach very soon. Let's pop that to one side, get this out of the way. Fetching the gift bag for my wife. This is the Her bag. Each day she's got me a different stationery or one of my hobbies related gifts. Let's see what we've got today. So today we have Wow, a Pilot Pereira. I reckon she must have been raiding my list of pens that I want to get, because this has been on that list about 2 years now, because it's one of the ones where I want to start looking at some of the more entry-level pens as well. So this is brilliant. It's a medium nib. That's going to go into my list of items to do a proper first impressions and unboxing video on. So I'll just pop that to one side. Hopefully now this ink has had time to dry. It's fetching that swatch card. Just look at that. Look at all that shimmer. Really catching the light there. Even with this single swipe where I get down near the bottom, we've got a good amount. And it looks like a coppery type shimmer. That's so attractive on that swatch card. Writing, this is now dried. Again, I actually like this. I love the way we're seeing some shading coming through. Not seeing much of the shimmer though on the nib. That's something I'll need to try out in an actual pen. Let me just go and see if I've got any comparison colours for this. So I could find 2 comparisons. The first one is Organics Studio Cystine Brown Shimmer. So this still got like a gold shimmer in this, where it looks more coppery in the Yule log. I mean, look at that, even on that top line where I was writing. Sorry, I keep getting distracted by this gorgeous shimmer. But it's certainly not as heavy as I'm seeing here in the Diamine Yule log. Then the other one, similar colour-wise, maybe slightly more muted brown. This is Dominant Industry Lunga. If I put it there so you can see these 2 swipes down. So the Diamine Yule log got a bit more yellow to it. Let's get them out of the way. One thing I am doing differently than yesterday is I've also done a bit of chromatography. It's still wet, but here if we look at this, we can see where I drew the line at the bottom. There's something left behind there. Then we go through peaches into like a darker peach. Then we've got some yellow and maybe hints of green coming through there. And then at the top, we've just got this hint of blue. Quite a nice looking chromatography. So I'll leave that to dry before I attach it to this card. So it's day number 2, Diamine Yule log.